Good morning and happy Saturday, everyone. I was thinking about what my message would be today, and I decided that it would be about progress. You know, I remember there was a time when I didn't have a house, there was a time when I didn't have money, there was a time that I had a kid on the way, and I was totally in complete despair. What do I do? And I had paralysis by analysis and confusion and self pity and all these things. But eventually, I understood that the only way forward was to suffer for what I wanted, and I went from not having anything to having multiple homes, living in Florida, and basically everybody brings me rent money every month, and I don't really have to work if I don't want to, and and life is like that, and so, you know, I feel like there's this messaging out there that will make you feel like you're going to be a victim for life. What I mean when I say that is I'm always hearing people say, "Oh, the younger people can't afford houses. The younger people can't do this," and they paint this picture that you have like this insurmountable task ahead of you to and everybody who's older than you is only successful because houses were $5 or whatever back in their day. That's not true. That's not true. And I want you to know that even though there's all this bullshit going on in the world with Trump and the little hats and everybody is struggling, people are struggling, you can still make it. You can still make it. You just have to get the eye of the tiger and decide what matters most. Ask yourself how much you want it and go get it. So like right now, I know there's houses out there for $40,000. I know there is. I know there is. I've seen them. I know there's houses, and in other states, there's houses that they're just practically giving away. So, you might not be able to live where you want because you can't afford it or whatever, but just move. Find another way. If you go move, get financially stable, get into a house, don't matter what it is, don't matter how bad the house is, because it's a house and you can fix it up slowly. But just go do something, Don't stick around where you're at doing the same thing every day expecting a different result, because that's the definition of insanity. Don't do that. You have to step by step put yourself in a situation where you can affect change in your own life. So for me, that meant leaving California. And I could have done what I did in California too, but I just didn't want to have to go through that over there because everything was just crazy expensive. Like at the time when I left, a regular house was like $600,000 for a regular house, and I was like, no way, I'm never gonna pay that. And now those same regular houses are probably $1 million, and I don't really care, uh, uh, because I put myself in a situation where I don't know. I'm just glad I moved here. But anyways, my point is, do what you have to do to take care of you and your family. Don't let people tell you anything. This is your life. This is your adventure. This is everything that happens is your fault, whether it be victory or failure, and that's okay. Um, if you live in a shitty area, get out of it. You don't have to live there. Nothing is holding you there. And if you say, "Oh, but I got my job, my family, my friends," they're stupid too. They should be leaving too. Why don't you be the one to lead the charge? You got to lead the charge in your own life. So don't listen to anybody. Get out of the shitty places that you're in. Um, Save your cash. Make investments. Don't buy frivolous things. You know, buy used cars that look shitty. Who cares? Live beneath your means, because living beneath your means will get you that house. And I see people making all these mistakes all the time. I'm like one of those people where when I hear somebody complain, I'll sit there and I'll really listen to them and I'll ask them questions. And one thing I can universally say is their life is their fault. Their life is the result of their decisions, whatever it is, unless you have some kind of unfortunate accident where you break your back or whatever, and you become physically unable to maneuver in the world, and even then, because there's a lot of people out there who have disabilities who are super famous, and they're making YouTube videos explaining their life and sharing their moments with people, and they're rich. They're richer than me. I'm not even rich. They're rich, so I don't know. I just think your outlook on everything can change your life. If you stay positive and you believe that you can change things, then that will really happen, because manifesting things is real. You can manifest stuff. I manifested everything here. All of this room I'm in, this property I'm at, my little farm that I have with all my little animals, my wife, my kids, my car, everything. All these things are things that I breathe to life. And as I was waking up this morning, I was just realizing and being thankful for everything I have, and kind of asking myself, well, what did it take for me to get here? What did I have to do? And I was thinking about everything from fighting that guy on MTV, taking the money that I got from fighting Bobby, and putting it into these little investments, not squandering a penny, not one dime. I did everything right. And the reason why I did that is because I had tunnel vision. I knew what I wanted. What do they say? They say select it, project it, expect it, collect it. I'm going to say that again. Select it, project it. That means you're like thinking about it in your head. This is going to happen. This is going to happen. Expect it. Oh, it's coming. It's coming. Collect it. And collecting it might be just you just going and putting one foot in front of the other to get yourself in the situation to collect it, because you expect to collect it. And if you expect to collect it, if you expect to catch the ball, you're going to be running out in the field with your hands out, and that takes action, and if you're going to pray, that's good, but don't pray for material things. Never, ever pray for material things. Pray for the will to endure. Pray for ideas that will get you there. Pray for just strength, strength to keep persevering and pushing through. Pray for anything that's not material, because the moment you start praying for material, you're just asking somebody to give you something, and nobody can give you anything. Not even God can give you anything. God gave you your life. He's not going to give you material things. You have to get that for yourself. He's not even going to give you your safety. He gave us free will, and part of free will is being able to decide what we do, and that either makes us safe or makes us not safe. If you live in a shitty neighborhood, that's your fault. You're not safe. The moment you become aware of that, now you have to get out, because you're not safe and you know it. God gave you free will. Use it accordingly. Anyways, thanks for listening to this morning's message, and I hope you have a really good day. God bless you. Love you. Bye.